Hi there, it's Ruth at Artful Stampin'. Now, this is a slightly different kind of video that I'm doing today because I'm actually going to be featuring cards that I have not made myself. This last week was my 40th birthday, and I've had a fantastic weekend celebrating with various friends, and I've been so blessed with the amount of cards that have been given to me. Some of them have been sent from all over the world. I've got some from Australia and America, and also obviously from the UK. So I've decided to share with you all my handmade cards that I've received. Some of them have got some Stampin' Up product that you might recognise, and some of them don't have any Stampin' Up product on them at all. But I just thought they'd be really fun to share with you all the artistry that people have been displaying in the cards that they've given me. Okay, so here's the first one. They're in no particular order. I've literally just grabbed them off my where I've got them displayed and just put them in a pile. So here we go. Here's the first one, and I love this with all the lovely bits of bling and using the bling to create the H and the 40. That is really, really sweet. Now this card has got some I think the technique here is called teabag folding, where you get squares and then you fold them in a certain way, and then you kind of arrange them, and it's really, really lovely. And then some cut out little leaves, and she's obviously cut this out from some really nice pattern paper, and I think that image is stamped as well. So that's a really, really lovely technique there. Now this card I recognise because I teach a little class about every month to a group of children that are home educated, and this was one of the cards we actually made using a spritzer and some stencils. So this came from a little girl that actually attended one of my classes. Now this card here comes from my downline Lindsay, and I love her clean style. She less is more with her, but she just has a way of putting things together on a card. Really gorgeous. And what has really impressed me is the way that she's made this flower. It's from the very, very thin gold thread that we sell, and I'm just having a quick squiz to see if I can figure out how she's done it. I think she's done it on a I think there's a glue dot under there. I'm going to have to pick her brains and find out how she did that, because that is so delicate and pretty. I tend to just make a big old mess with the thread, but she has made it look like a flower. Now this is some product on here that you may recognise. Here's kind of eclectic, and this is one of the current hostess stamp sets that is going to be retiring at the end of the month, and a really lovely use of kind of eclectic, and really gorgeous bright spring colours there. Now this card is made using elements from the, I think it is the Tin of Cards set, or it's one of the card kits that Stampin' Up carry at the moment. It's got the gold foil stripes, and then it's got some epoxy stickers on here, which is really good fun, and some of the thread, and a really great big sentiment there. Here's a Stampin' Up one. So this is using Awesomely Artistic, that's been embossed with white, and then has been inked and spritzed and all sorts of things, and then some bits of silver sequins, and there's some Wink of Stella on here, lots of glitz and glam, and then the fabulous numbers that we've got in the Spring Summer catalogue at the moment. And this card is really special. This one's from my mum, and she does tatting, which is kind of like a lace making art form, which she thankfully taught me to do as well when I was about 14. So she doesn't go very far without having a little bit of tatting in her handbag, and she's created this beautiful tatted flower here, and then done these cluster of flowers. And it's just, when I opened it, I did well up, I have to confess, because I do love sort of clusters of flowers, and they feature quite a lot actually on my cards. So to see her do this with the tatting was really, really special. And then she's actually tatted the number 40 as well. So this is a very, very special card for my mum. And this card came all the way from America. Let me just check. Yes, it did. And this is actually using one of my favourite stamp sets that's actually retired now. It's Stipple Blossoms. If you love it, then sometimes it comes up on eBay and some various on the secondhand sites on Facebook. And I absolutely love it. And again, it's paired it with that number set, which is really, really helpful. And again, using that lovely number set, but this time with the lovely flowers that were available during celebration. Very striking card. Now this one is a little bit special. I have to fold it the right way so that you can see how it opens up. I'll just tip it that way so you can get a better look at it. And then it opens up like that. So you've got this kind of like those different layers to it. And this person has put my name on it as well, and the number, and she's stamped on the inside, and also put a happy birthday there, and lots of lovely bits of glitz and glamour there. And yeah, just a really, I'm going to have to use this in a class because it's such a lovely way to get a really 3D effect, and I think it's basically using an A4 sheet of cardstock. So this one here was handmade by a little girl in my son's class, my two sons' class, and she obviously had a great time sticking all these bits and bobs together. She's put some lovely stickers inside there for me as well. And this has come from one of my long-standing customers, and she must have made this, and she's used the new Timeless Texture stamp set, and I don't know what leaf stamp that is, but that's pretty. I like that. And the flowers from Flower Shop. This is from a Stampin' Up friend. Lots of glitter and glam on that one. I think she's used the glimmer paper. She's used the doily and the washi tape, and the butterflies and the leaves from Butterfly Basics. Really, really gorgeous. This comes from a dear friend of mine. She's had a great time getting inky and sticking this all together, and she actually came to visit me the weekend before my 40th birthday celebrations, which was really lovely. We managed to have a night out at a local charity ball. Now this card is a commercial handcrafted card, so it is still handcrafted, but it's been sold on behalf of tradecraft.co.uk, which is a fantastic organisation where the money goes back to supporting people in various projects around the world. And I just love the embroidery on this. This is actually embroidered. Beautiful butterfly there, so I had to show you that one. And this is a stamped card from a friend of mine, and I don't know where these stamps are from, but I do recognise that one. That's a Stampin' Up one. And then this vase is just stuck on with a 3D or dimensional, and then she's also stuck with these tiny little silver kind of little stickers on the flowers. And she's stamped in lots of different colours as well, which looks really lovely. This is made by one of my customers. Oh, and this is a moving one actually. I need to show you how this works. So she's decorated. She knows that I love texture, so she cut out this heart, and it's got lace, and this is Pen Blwydd Hapus, so this is Welsh for happy birthday. And as you open it, I'm just going to find a post-it note to write her name. There we go. Just pop that in there. Okay, so as you open it, the moving kind of portion kind of pulls up and is kind of surrounded by that and makes that kind of the focal point of that sentiment. And then she's stamped, and I think she's popped a bit of Wink of Stella on there as well, and a pretty butterfly. I think she's embossed that onto. It looks like she's embossed that onto vellum. That's actually really, really pretty. And then yeah, a bit of Wink of Stella there as well. So I really like that one. This is from my downline, Joyce. You're so sweet. The gorgeous little chick from Celebration. I didn't actually ever get that stamp set, but it's a really cute one. Okay, and this is one from one of my children, and it says, ahem, what's this all about? Mum's birthday, exclamation mark. 40 to Mum, happy birthday, have a good time. I think that's me tasering somebody, or I don't know. I don't know. I think my kids think I must have got superpowers or something. There we go. Now this one is made by a young lady that came to one of my Bring Your Own Craft days, and she made a whole heap of these as a bit of a stash for her friends for birthdays, and I'm really grateful that I got one as well. So she used a fabulous oh no, what's the name of this? Mixed Bunch, I think the name of this. So I'm just turning my head to see if I can find the name of it. Beautiful Bunch. It's actually retired, and I'm not sure if it's still available anymore, but the beautiful bunch flower set and then the punch to match. Well, I think actually she's fussy cut that herself. And then I love the way that she's got all the different shading of the different flowers in the background there. Really lovely work. And then this is a friend of mine who signed up recently because she loved the product so much. So she's a hobby demo, and she's used the stamp set, I think it's called a number of years. She's used lots of different colours to create a background there. Now this is another one from one of my children. Oh, this is my daughter's card. I think that's supposed to be me with butterfly wings on. To Mum, happy birthday. Love May. Now bless her, she spells love L-O-F-E because in Welsh F is pronounced V, so she still spells a lot in Welsh, so it's love May. Kiss kiss kiss. And I think that, I don't know if that's supposed to be her or me, but we've got little hearts hanging above our heads and a lovely green skirt. There we go. Now this one is from my sister Esther, who's recently become a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I love the use of all this texture. Really, really gorgeous. And she's also embossed, she's used Stipple Blossoms, again another of my favourite stamp sets, and she's embossed these elements in white embossing powder, and then she's masked this area off before inking, so this is masked, and then she's to get that definition, and then she's popped those numbers on there. Really, really gorgeous. Love that card. And then last one, from my son, you're 40, getting old, you know. Yes, thank you, son. And then he's drawn a very pleasant picture of me using a Zimmer frame and says you in a few years with, oh look, a rather trendy arrow there, I have to say. So there we go, my lovely children. Right, well, come to the end. How fabulous. Right, well, I have had a lovely, lovely last week, and I'm going to be back very soon with a little show of another item that I made for on stage, so I'll be showing that in the next couple of days. And thank you very much for joining me and sticking through all the cards for my 40th birthday. And if you like what you see, or if you're a bit bemused and wondering what else I have on my channel, then please have a look at the other videos that are on Artful Stampin'. And if you'd like to know any more information, please go to artfulstampin.co.uk, and there's lots more there. Okay, take care for now. Bye bye.